Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Trap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. We are very excited for today, and we look forward to a lot of events. And we'll be going into it right now as we get into the hit list, so please do stay tuned. Well, first up on the hit list, we'll be having a look at the 21st season of the Top Score 7-a-side tournament that was officially launched at the Rambler Stadium yesterday. Well, the tournament, sponsored with a total of $152,700, will take place at the same venue from Friday, 7 March 2025 until the 29th of March. And a total of 71 teams will compete with no Premier League players allowed. Only players from other divisions may participate. The tournament will feature 8 groups, each consisting of 9 teams, except for Group 8, which will have 8 teams. Prize money distribution: the first prize team will walk away with 15,000 Namibian dollars. Second place team walking away with 9,000 Namibian dollars. The third place team will walk away with a whooping 6,500 Namibian dollars, and the fourth team expected to walk away with $2,000. That is, well, if you have a look on the screen, we do have 9 groups. The 8 groups that we do have with 9 teams each, this amounts to 71 teams, which are really a lot of teams to look forward to, and the action will be very interesting. I think I like Group B, one of my favorite groups, as we have Namibia. Namibia Dairies. They are in the group. MBA Fun, Top Score B. Top Score have also put a few teams in there, and then if we look at Group H, you guys can see that Lesotho Holdings are the NBC is the likes of Namco. So it's going to be very exciting. Like they said, the games kick off on Friday, and throughout it will be happening until the 29th of March. So it is set to be very exciting. Well, in our second story, we'll have a look at Emma Kantema Guamas, that just gives a few words on the Capricorn Eagles that are gearing up for an exciting international tour as they head to Uganda to compete in a Cricket Association Women's Day Cup. The tournament is scheduled to take place from the 8th to the 16th of March, that is, which will see Namibia battling it out in a high-stakes quadrangular T20 tournament. The competition will feature teams from Namibia, Uganda, Hong Kong, and Nepal. Well, she does share a few words of encouragement to the ladies, so please do stay tuned.
Right, Deputy Minister, excuse me. In your speech, you spoke about the government's financial support for the women's cricket team. Talk to us a little bit about the relationship between the government supporting the women's cricket team as well as the private sector, as we see here with Capricorn, the importance of that relationship.
Well, as a ministry mandated to promote and to develop sport, ours is always to seek how best we can support our federations, how best we can, ensure that we have an ecosystem that is supporting various sports codes. Now, when we speak about cricket, cricket is one of the sports codes that has really been doing well. They've made significant strides, not only in the manner how they handle the federation in terms of professionalism, but really in terms of ensuring that we provide an exposure for the teams to participate. We know that the women's cricket team has been ranked now number 17. That is a reflective of the leadership, the strategic direction, and also the strategic partnership that they have with the corporate sector. And in this case, the Capricorn group that has been supporting the women's team. With their support, it has really made it possible for the team to elevate the level that we are now at. And when it comes to the competition that they are going for, we are really excited because they're going to participate with other 3 big nations, being Uganda, Nepal, and Hong Kong. We just said that they need a rematch. As a ministry, these are the kind of initiatives that really, really resonate with what we endeavor to achieve. In this financial year, 2024-2025, as I mentioned in my speech, we've supported cricket with 2.5 million that was earmarked to the infrastructure, because we do acknowledge the role as a ministry plays in terms of ensuring that we have facilities in the country. And coupled to that is a 3.1 million that we have supported the federation with, totaling to 5.6 million in this financial year. This underscores the importance that we attach to ensuring that we do support our team with the necessary financial resources required for the team to really excel and for us to continue to develop to promote sport in the country.
Now, as a woman yourself, how does it make you feel to once see a group of Namibian women representing Namibia as this cricket team has done?
For me, what stands out more in this women cricket team, the Capricorn Eagles, is the diversity of the team. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the team reflective of the Namibian nation, that whole Namibian house. And as a woman, for us, we say that sport is also one way that we promote gender equality, and this is what we are seeing, providing the girl child also an opportunity to take on sport as an employment initiative, because we do know that it has the potential to create employment. So as a woman, I'm very pleased with what we see, and we continue to urge the leadership of cricket to diversify.
That was the Minister of Sports, Emma Kantema, Deputy Minister of Sports, Emma Kantema Gwamas. Moving on to our next story. Will Namibian wrestlers secure prestigious training camp in Paris ahead of the African Championships? The Namibian Wrestling Federation is thrilled to announce that 2 of the elite Greco-Roman wrestlers have been accepted into a highly coveted 2-week training camp at the Institut National du Sport et Expertise. I hope I said that correctly, performance in Paris, France. Well, we did get some voice notes from the boys earlier today that just explains how they're feeling and how excited they are for the journey. So please do stay tuned as we play both of them.
Hi everyone, my name is Dejan Bernard Shafaiuna. I'm a Namibian Greco-Roman wrestler, 82 kg. I'm currently in a training camp in France, Paris. I'm very happy to be here because I'm training with other people. I'm training with European champs, world champs, Olympic champs. So it's very important for me. I'm very happy to be here. It's a big opportunity for me, training with other guys that are my same weight category. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to be here. Yeah, and the one thing of Europe, Europe is very tough. Europe is on another level. So yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, and I want to say I learned a lot from this training camp. I learned strength, my skills. I learned a lot of things, how to counter everything. I've got something, and I have to. It was a must. So yeah, I want to say thank you for the people that made this camp possible for me. Yeah, I want to say thank you for the Namibian Wrestling Federation. Thank you for Namibian National Olympic Committee that assisted with the traveling. I want to say thank you very, very much for United World Wrestling and the INSEP Federation. Thank you for everything, for making this camp possible, because it meant a lot for me. Yeah, so I'm very happy. Hopefully, I'm gonna do what I've learned from here at African Championships.
This is my first year senior, and my weight class until 2028 Olympic qualifiers is 60 kilograms. We are currently in France, Paris. We are training at INSEP. The training is actually going great. Tough, new opponents, bigger in size, stronger, faster, but we are pushing. We've learned a lot of new things at this training camp. We've seen where we lack, where we are weak, and I'm sure when we get home, we'll try and strengthen our weaknesses. What training means to me at this development center, it actually means a lot, because in these few days I've picked up a lot. I've gained a bit of strength. I've fought with experienced fighters, trained with experienced fighters. I'm sure by now I cracked a few ribs, but it's part of training. My opponents, the tough guys actually, as I said in the beginning, competed in under 23 European champs. They are tough, they are very strong, as I said. But I view guys as support, and it has helped me push through this training. They have helped me, my opponents have helped me gain, knowledge on some techniques. They have helped me change my fighting way. And I want to give thanks to the United World Wrestling the Wrestling Federation of France, INSEP, of welcoming us with open arms, giving us training. Yeah, there is no, everyone is treated fairly here, whether you are part of the France team or from another country. We are all given the same love. And I also want to thank the Namibian National Olympic Committee who assisted us with the traveling, and also the Namibian Wrestling Federation. Let's not forget about our Wrestling Federation because they've really pushed for us. They've been by our side ever since they started planning for this trip. They actually did everything for us. Paid for our visa, sent us proper goodbye wishes. And yeah, I'm really thankful to all of these committees because they have made it possible that I'm here, that I train here, that experience, and I hope they will do this more because this is just the beginning. In 2 weeks this is the beginning of something. These 2 weeks they sent us out was to show us what we lack, at home, what we need, and how we must train to become champions. And I hope this is not the last training camp they're going to send us to, because we really need more of these as wrestlers that are now at the senior level. For we don't have a lot of partners in Namibia, and this is really what we need. We want to become champions and make the country proud.
Well, good luck to the boys that are in France. Hopefully they can pick up on a lot of knowledge before they can take on the African Championships tournament scheduled for later this year. Very exciting times for these boys. Well, we do have more news as we know that the Maris Cup semi-finals are scheduled for this weekend, and we are very excited for this one. So that's the promo video that we'll be playing now to just give you more details on what's going to happen in the tournament. There's $1.5 million on the table. One winner takes it all. $1.5 million, semifinals of 4 teams, and at the end of the day there can only be one winner. So please do stay tuned as we have a look at the promo video.
After a heated quarterfinal, the MTC Maris Cup semi-final is headed to Mariental. Join us on the 8th of March 2025 at the Mariental Sports Stadium for the semi-finals, where the Clever Boys, UNAM Football Club, will take on Yangile, Young African Football Club. Meanwhile, the Tura Boys, Bucks Buccaneers Football Club, will face off against Stalile, African Star Football Club, in another thrilling matchup. Come support your favorite team as they battle for the $1.5 million Namibian winner-takes-all grand prize. Tune in to NBC2 to watch all games live. Entrance is free, provided that you are signed up for MTC Maris. All transactions at the stadium will be done via MTC Maris. So dial *140 *682# to top up your Maris wallet now. See you there.
While celebrating the life of Sam Nujoma, we are very excited for this tournament and to see who comes out on top. Well, we'll be going for a short break and spotlight. We'll be back with Namibia's 2-time reigning champion, chess champion, Heskiel Ndawangwapo. I think I said that correctly. So it's Heskiel Ndawangwapo that shares his journey on how he manages to succeed at the top and also play chess at the highest level.
Like to say, I'm a very big risk taker. I like living on the edge. I like being out of my comfort zone, doing what is hard, and what most people will say it's insane. There's no reason to do it, but I find meaning in it. I find reason, and I find a lot of joy in it. Yeah. On the board, I am. You'll see me. I'm calm. I try not to show any signs of being nervous, but on the inside, trust me. I'm always nervous when playing chess. Yeah. My mom says I was always naughty. That I used to misbehave. I do that. There were some cases I remember. Yeah, I really was. I really was. But I'm really fond of my childhood. Very fond of my parents, the way they raised me, the values they raised me up with, and I would play a lot. I used to like adventures. I would go camping, sometimes with my dad, friends, also with church. So I also grew up in a Christian environment. My happiest memories, probably in Egypt. Yeah, probably in Egypt. I had so much great time there. People are very nice. People are so welcoming, and they're very pleasant, and they always want to have fun. Also my childhood camping also was very fun. I remember my first time, for example, when I first traveled. I came to Windhoek. I think I was 11. I was 11 years old. We went to a dam down Viljoen, camping. It was fun. It was my first time seeing cheetahs, seeing animals, and it was fun. I remember that one specifically. It was one of the best memories ever. Yeah. I would say it's the thrill. It's the thrill of it. So at first, I just saw my friends playing chess at school, and then later I also saw a chessboard at the library. Back then, it was just newly built in Oshakati, Shana Regional Library. So I found out about a chess club, and then just started playing. And then I found out there were people who were really good, and I wanted to play them and test myself how good I was. And then just kept on going, just kept on going, just kept on going. It's the complexity of like the board itself, um, just the way the pieces move. It's then the way they interact, they the patterns, the endless possibilities, basically, and with these endless possibilities, they provide the complexity for problem solving and logical thinking as well. I don't do much sport apart from chess, but probably probably soccer. Probably soccer. Yeah, probably soccer. I do play basketball for fun. I like basketball a lot. I like to dribble, and I'm very fond of my defenses in basketball. Yeah, that's something I'll say I'm very fond of. If I if I were to pick one, probably soccer. I love sports. It keeps you fit, and it's very important. It's more definitely it's definitely very fun. Yeah, definitely very fun. It takes hours. It takes hours. You have to put in some good work. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be content. You have to be consistent. It definitely takes all of that, and also you you have to withstand the tough moments and just keep pushing. Yeah. Oof. Well, I try not to focus on it too much. I'll try not to focus on it too much. Playing chess in Namibia is great, and the horizon here it's ever growing. More and more are starting to play, and more people are starting to get ever good. But there's always room for growth, and for me, I focus more on on the outside trying to improve and compete on a higher level. And on the way, you learn on your mistakes, but you grow from them. I'll say, yeah, you grow from them, and then you just keep going, and until at some point, suddenly you don't even know what's happening, and things are going right. I'll say that, and I'm definitely not worried about people who want to challenge for the title. That is normal. I should expect that, and I'll say for that, I'm ready for that. But as long as you are pushing for growth, and as long as you have room for improvement and room for growth, I'm not worried. I'm not worried one bit, but I'm also not underestimating anyone.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with soccer news first from UEFA Champions League. It is round of 16 games that was played, 4 games that was played, and it's still the first leg, and a big result for Arsenal, and it was a historic win for them. They beat PSV Eindhoven away at Eindhoven by 7-1, and that's the biggest win for any team in the history of the Champions League in the round of 16. So the other 3 games that was played, it was Real Madrid that beat Atletico Madrid by 2-1, so all to play for in the second leg. And then Aston Villa, they had a away win against Club Brugge, and that was a good win by 3-1. Dortmund, pressure on them. They played at home and they played against Lille, and it was a 1-1 draw, so Dortmund need to win away from home against Lille to win this one. So that was UEFA Champions League, that's round of 16 first leg games. On to cricket news, and it's the Champions Trophy, that's men's cricket, 50 over cricket, that continues. Semi-final time, the first semi-final is done. It is India that won that game. They're into the final on Sunday. It is India that play all their games in Dubai. So they played against Australia, and that was in the first semi-final, and they beat them comfortably by 4 wickets. It was Australia that batted first, the 264 they achieved in 49.3 overs. Just with 3 balls left, they were bowled out. Competitive score, Steve Smith scoring 73, and then it was India 267 for the loss of 6. They made the runs with still roughly 2 overs to go, and Virat Kohli scoring 84. So they play the final on Sunday. That final will be played in Dubai, and they play the winner of South Africa or New Zealand. To close off today's international sports news, it's rugby news. Six Nations rugby that continue this weekend. One of the big games is Wales. They travel to Scotland. They play in Edinburgh against Scotland. And the team news from them is that Josh Adams, the wing, is still injured. Unfortunately, he's got a hamstring injury. He also didn't play against Ireland 2 weeks ago, so he's not available to play against Scotland. But better news for them, at least for Gareth Anscombe. He's the fly-off. He had a head knock to the head. There was concussion test done on him, but he's all clear to play in the important game. So it's Wales that will travel all the way to Edinburgh to play against Scotland. The other 2 games in the Six Nations this weekend will see France that will play against Ireland, and also it is England that will play against Italy. So big games in the Six Nations this weekend. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day. We talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.